I'm chair of the National Hearing Voices Network in England. Sounds kind of grand, but much less when you know that we're actually a really small user-led charity. I found a Hearing Voices group after years of being massively isolated, spending lots of time in hospital, people giving up on me, being completely overwhelmed with my voices, visions, these beliefs that there was a conspiracy and that I had an alien inside me, being really over medicated, and just dropping out of society, really. And getting to the point where people thought there was little point in my life continuing. And I guess I thought that too. And what the Hearing Voices group gave me was a community that I didn't know that I wanted or needed. Everything that's done is done by love, by volunteers like myself, who are really passionate about creating spaces for people who hear voices, see visions, or have similar sensory experiences to be themselves, to be accepted, and to feel supported. We do lots of things in the network. We create and share resources around voice hearing and vision seeing. We engage with the media and try to put a more positive and realistic approach out there. After a few weeks, I focused on HVN and pushed aside all of my other responsibilities except for motherhood. That's quite important. And started to work out what could we do that would be useful. I just want to make it clear that this does not make me a better person than I was when I was in inertia and mostly sleeping. I'm just as good as I was then, but it is my coping strategy and it's something that's making life bearable for me right now. So what did I do first? Created some COVID specific resources, so some ideas about how people who hear voices might survive when they're in lockdown. We thought, well, what about a Just Giving fundraiser? It's the first one we've done where we're just asking people to donate. We launched the forum on Saturday. It is really early days, but already there's some people using it to share their experiences, connect, and I'm actually quite excited to see how it develops. Then there was that issue of how do we connect in person? Because forums are great, but I don't know, there's something about seeing another person or hearing their voice that can just be really powerful. We decided to screen a US short film called Beyond Possible that showcases how the hearing voices approach has helped some people. In this sort of time, people are just glad that we're trying to connect with each other. And it was lovely to hear that some people were quite moved by the experience, or at least interested. I think we're going to make this a regular slot. I think in these times we really need creativity and collaboration in ways that perhaps we haven't had before. Organisations supporting each other, more people thinking, what tiny thing can I volunteer with? Not a long-term commitment, but just offering a skill swapping, sharing. I don't think we're all in it together. I think that's almost a false message, stopping us asking questions about inequalities. But I think these times, as well as collaboration, they call for a bit of generosity and kindness and not having expectations of each other that we should do or say anything in particular. Just an acceptance that we're doing and getting through it the best we can.